Now to the longest missing persons case in Hayward. The victim was only 19. She was just starting college, had her whole life ahead of her when she disappeared more than 45 years ago.
Tonight's Fox 2 Unsolved shows us how a young woman's trip to a car wash sparked a decades-long mystery. Here's KTVU's Henry Lee.
She was 6 months out of high school, just starting college and about to start a new job. 19-year-old Christine Eastin, Christy as everyone called her, had saved up enough money to buy some boots. So she phoned her friend Sandy to go shopping with her at Mervyn's on the night of January 18th, 1971.
We went to Mervyn's, we got the boots. She dropped me off about 9:30, and before she left, she said, I'm gonna go wash the car.
The car was a blue 1969 Ford Maverick like this one. You know the type, with its signature long hood, fastback roof, and short deck. The car in question belonged to Christy's ex-boyfriend.
I know they dated for a while, and she really, really liked him.
Christy drove back to her house in a middle-class neighborhood in Hayward. She told her family she planned to stop by a car wash before picking up her ex-boyfriend at a Jack-in-the-Box where he worked. She never showed up. Her ex-boyfriend called her family asking if they knew where she was. Concerned family went to look for her. What they found early the next morning was the blue Maverick, still wet, at Charlie's Car Wash on Mission Boulevard in Hayward.
The car was parked by the vacuum cleaners. Her purse and scarf were on the front seat, and the car was locked.
Papers from inside the car were on the ground, as if there had been a struggle. But where was Christy?
The time has come for a new partnership between the federal government and the states and localities.
January 1971. Nixon was president and Reagan was governor. It was a different era. Victoria Cordova is Christy's sister.
Everyone was kind of footloose and fancy-free and taken off and in their little, the Volkswagen buses and things.
So when Christy disappeared, some at the Hayward Police Department simply thought she may have just taken off. But Christy was set to start a new job at a bank the next day. She was also taking classes at Chabot College. Christy had graduated 6 months earlier from Sunset High, where she was a song girl, acted in school plays, and was popular on campus.
Just very sweet, just gentle spirit, very kind.
Christy didn't hang out with the wrong crowd and didn't do drugs. Longtime friend JUDY VERHOEK feared Christy by herself at the car wash could have been vulnerable to someone with bad intentions.
I just always felt that she would be a sitting duck. You know, she was so pretty, striking.
Simone Flores was homecoming king to Christy's queen their senior year.
Christina was a beautiful young lady. She was like a Barbie doll.
And Flores agrees it's possible someone could have seen her as an attractive target.
I think someone's going to stumble upon it somehow.
To me, it looked like it was staged.
Dave LeGros took the call as a young Hayward police officer. LeGros, now retired, says this case has bothered him ever since. He says somebody may have tried to make it look like Christy was kidnapped.
The papers on the ground looked like that was for dramatic appeal.
It turns out there was some drama at the time Christy disappeared. She desperately wanted to get back together with her ex-boyfriend.
It sounded like he was just ready to move on, and she wasn't.
Perhaps the reason why?
I learned later that she might have been pregnant.
Very possibly she could have maybe said, you know, I'm pregnant or something, you've got to be with me, or maybe things got out of hand that way.
At the Hayward Police Department, Christy is the oldest missing persons case.
We would love to get closure on this case.
Captain Jason Martinez oversees investigations and was quick to tell us about the ex-boyfriend.
We've pretty much eliminated him as a suspect. There are a variety of different theories behind the case. However, nothing substantial that we could actually pinpoint and say, this is what I think happened.
Christy's mom died never knowing what happened to her daughter. Her last moments possibly here where the car wash once stood. After so many years, friends and loved ones are still wondering what happened to Christy and why.
I don't know. I have gone over, I bet you, 1 trillion scenarios in the last 47 years.
And after 47 years, Victoria Cordova hopes somebody out there has the answers.
Please come forward. We just need to put this to rest. It's been such a burden for so many years.
In Hayward, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.